In this video, I'm going to show you and explain to you what happens if water gets pumped into your fuel tank when you're pumping fuel. Gas stations take a lot of precautions to make sure that water doesn't get in your gas tank, and if for some reason some does get in there, you'll know it, and you'll know it pretty quick. Usually if water somehow gets into the gas station system, it's because a trucker probably left the lid open on his truck at some time when it was raining, or when somebody was checking the fuel tanks at the gas station, it was raining and they left the lids open and some water got in that way. When you put fuel in your gas tank, fuel goes into the tank and fills up from the bottom up. Now, a lot of you may not know it, but a fuel sending unit is attached to the top of the tank, and it reaches an arm down to the bottom, and it sucks fuel from the bottom of the tank. It doesn't float around. The arm is designed to touch the bottom of the tank. The fuel pump unit down there has a sock on it. I'll show you a picture of one of those. Here's a fuel pump assembly, and you can see the sock on the bottom of it. I hear people say, don't let your car get low on gas. It'll suck up the dirt and stuff on the bottom of it. Well, it's trying to suck that up already. Now, another thing people say about fuel and things in your tank is that if you let it run low on gas, it'll pick up water that may be floating around in there. Well, I used to be an airplane mechanic, and we used to pump thousands and thousands of gallons of gas. One thing that I learned in doing that is water is heavier than fuel. So anytime you pump water from a gas station with the gas into your fuel tank, that water is going to sink to the bottom of the fuel tank, and your fuel pump's going to pick it up, and you're going to know it within a couple of miles of pumping that bad gas. Now here's a water bottle with some old fuel in it that I'm draining out of this car. I'm going to add about a shot glass full of water to it. Or matter of fact, I'll add an ounce so you can see what happens to that water. Okay, I'm about to let this hose leak some water in here. That should be enough. Now, if you look in this bottle, already the water has settled at the bottom. So it doesn't matter if you have a full tank of gas or if you're close to empty. If there's water in that fuel, it's going straight to the bottom of your fuel tank, and that fuel pump's going to pick it up, suck it into your motor, and mess up your fuel injection system. So here's this bottle of fuel, like half and half almost. I'll mix it up as fast as I can. When I let it stop, in a matter of seconds, that water settles back on the bottom of that bottle. Now, if you have a vehicle that you don't plan on driving for 2 or 3 months or even longer, you want to make sure you add a fuel additive called heat or something similar to it, because the fuels that we buy today in our modern day gas stations have several additives in them, the most prominent being ethanol. And if ethanol sits for an extended period of time, it actually starts to gel up. And if that stuff gels up in your fuel injection system, it could clog your fuel injection system and cause malfunctions in that system once you begin to drive that car again. If you feel that this information was beneficial, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can also subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of future videos that I post. Visit my channel. I have all types of do-it-yourself videos there. You can leave questions here, and I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. You can also visit my website at robertspinner.com. Thanks again for watching.